Julianne Moriconi from Mrs. Moriconi's Ice Cream. But more importantly, you're the one behind what was Market on Brussels and is now back to Market on Exchange, where actually it all started.
Yes, the proof of concept was done in October of 24. Yes, we're coming home.
It's a great market. I always like to say it's way more than just a farmer's market.
Yes, it's a vibe.
There's so much going on there. I mean, not just local artists and other local businesses. You got live music, tons of activities.
Great
yeah, great stuff.
We've always had great music. Like that's my thing.
Yeah, so it's a little festival that's going to be happening every weekend, starting this coming Sunday on Exchange Street in Worcester, and it goes through the summer and into like the end of September.
So the end of October, and then we're going to come back the Sunday before Thanksgiving and have a nice Thanksgiving market, and then we've got one in December 20th, for a holiday market.
Oh wow! And is that going to be outside too?
We're going to be working with Off the Rails to have kind of an indoor-outdoor market.
They have a nice little outdoor
because the
section
artists
there,
are going to need to be indoors to protect their wares, and then for the food people, like we can be outside. Like we rough it all the time.
So what time does it start on Sunday?
11 o'clock. Okay. So 11 to 2. Mm-hmm.
And if people don't know where Exchange Street is, if you know where the DCU Center is, it's basically right there.
Yeah,
Off the Rails, DCU Center.
Yes. So I tell people between Main and Commercial Streets, and if you go past Mechanics Hall and you see the bra shop, make a hard right turn, you're on Exchange Street.
Right. Yeah. It's right there. I always that's where my favorite bar is, Moyna's Tavern.
Of course.
The longest running continuous licensed tavern in the city of Worcester.
Yep. And, a lot of history there.
Yeah.
Great people.
Yeah, great people. Big supporters of Market on Exchange.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. We couldn't do this without any of those businesses. So Dead Horse Hill is supporting us. Bra Shop, of course, is supporting us. Moyna's Worcester Wares is in it. I mean,
Jessica over there. We just had her in for 508 Day.
Yes.
She is one of the biggest Worcester supporters I've ever met.
She came up with a tote idea. We wanted to do a tote, and she's making our tote bags. But then she came up with the Tag Your Tote idea to have every week they have an exclusive embroidered icon because people like to collect stickers, but stickers get wet. They get, but we want a tote that's washable, reusable. So she's going to embroider an icon every week that proves that you were there. I mean, you can collect all 24 of them.
Yeah. That's great. You can take them to Trader Joe's and they won't yell at you for not having your bag.
That's right.
Right, yeah. But there is a lot of, you have a lot of local farms.
Yes.
A lot of great produce there.
We have a good amount of farmers.
Like that's
one thing that stands out. Yes, you definitely need a tote. And we needed a tote that fits a dozen eggs in the bottom. A lot of totes are too small. You put a dozen eggs in the bottom and they're tipped, and you don't want to tip your eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one of just the many things. And then one of my favorite, what's the meatery that's going to be there? I forgot. They're from
Bliss
Bedford.
Point Meadery.
Yes, wonderful.
I know.
So good.
Have you had the cranberry?
Yeah, I've had.
Have you had the cranberry over vanilla ice cream, Michael? Have you tried that?
No.
Must.
Oh my.
Yes. It's a honey meat. Yes.
If my doctor's listening now, he's hearing cha-ching.
Yeah. So I might have to pay you a visit in about a week and bring you some samples of everything. Is Mrs. Moriconi's going to be down there? So this is crazy. I was spread so thin last year. Not really, but I was really doing way too much, and we have to really focus on the market and focus on staff. We are announcing this right now. We just got the okay to do this, but Mrs. Moriconi's Ice Cream is actually lending her food truck to the market.
Oh, nice.
Our organization, we have a full organization right now. We fully developed it's a nonprofit. I have a board. So I'm going to be lending the truck to the market to then sell things to help raise money for the market. We have a couple of vendors that we're missing. So we have the farms that we're working with right now. Meat is very hard. The meat farmers are stretched beyond any kind of expectation we can have to have at our market. So we could not have them there. But that's okay. I've got Maple Line Farm. They're going to provide their beef. I've got a chicken farmer that's going to be here in a couple. They're not going to be here. They can't be here. But we're going to be selling the meat and the dairy from the truck that was Mrs. Moriconi's. And, of course, Rap Hero, John Farnsworth, he's going to rebrand the truck. I mean, the truck already has kind of like a farm-to-truck thing. But anyway, so we're going to be selling staples that you need in a farmer's market from the truck, and all proceeds go to our nonprofit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we help provide a better experience for our attendees. The meat farmers, they're too tired. They can't do another market. So they send their things. We sell it works out for everybody. It's a win-win.
Yeah. Either way, you're supporting a local farmer or a local business,
you're gonna be
and that's what it's
supporting
all about.
local farmers. You're supporting our market. I mean, we're on a 20-year plan. We do not want to leave here for 20 years. So we need to be sustainable, and that was part. This is the next step in the plan that was kind of unexpected, but it's a great. Like I said, it was a happy accident. And
what are some of the? I could talk about food all day, all night, but what are some of the non-food vendors that are going to be there?
So we have. I would like to really give a good shout out to Amanda from the Golden Fox. So she's actually going to be one of our artists that we feature in the experience tent, where she's going to be demoing some of her block printing and some of her artistry work. We have Sweet Avocado. She makes. She's just a great artist. Like, she makes handbags. She makes some earrings. We also have Silver Reflections. She's part of the Dime Institute. They're out of Clark University. John Dobson started that. So you're starting. It's a entrepreneur program. Entrepreneurship program for disadvantaged people that all over the world. Actually, it's global now. So she's going to be selling artists like silver art and items from. I think there's some Mexican artists like in Mexico. Like, they travel the world and help people start businesses. We also have a stained glass artist that's going to be there. And, oh, my God, I'm drawing a blank right now. But we have a woodworker. We have, regular prints. We have just local artists. They're all local Worcester artists. And so we're focusing on the food. For opening day, though, we're going to have quite a few artists. Throughout the season, we're going to have maybe between 2 and 4 artists. Except in the fall, we're going to do like an artist alley.
Oh, nice.
You know the alley I'm talking about.
I think I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And that doesn't sound seedy at all. Yes, I know the alley.
It's kind of a speakeasy kind of vibe,
right, yeah.
And we're going to make something really
cool.
kind of classic out of it. Yes. So we are going to be supporting artists throughout the whole season. And of course, music is art as well. And we got a really great grant from Greater Worcester Community Foundation, and we've applied to the Worcester Arts Council. So we're going to get some more funding. So even as the season goes on, we're going to unveil more when it comes to arts and just the vibrancy of the neighborhood. But we are focused on food. So definitely leading with our 12 farms and all of our local makers. Nice. Great grocery experience.
Yes, absolutely. You want to get the real deal produce and meats and stuff. This is the place to do it.
We have a lasagneria. Who's got a lasagneria?
I know. I saw that. I'm like, does that really exist?
So this gentleman Valerio is from Italy. He makes all his own pasta, makes all his own sauce. Everything, if it's not organic, it's just not GMO, and it's all natural. It is delicious. We started him near the end of the season last year. He was great. He did fabulously. Like, he came, he's like, oh, he's sold out. That's the thing. Vendors come to our market and they come unprepared. They're, we're going to sell this much and we'll have things left over. And then 45 minutes they're sold out, twiddling their thumbs, talking to people.
So get there early.
It is. Yeah. I would have to say, our best decision we made last year was our bagel guy, and he's coming back, and he actually quit his job to do bagels full time now.
Wow.
So he's a full-time pop-up bagel baker.
Nice.
And they're the best bagels outside of New York City, and I can say that because I lived in New York City to go to pastry school. So it really is, he's the real deal.
And dog lovers, there's stuff for dogs too, right?
Yes. So we're really leaning into the dog friendly crowd.
Good.
So we have a food truck that's not going to be there this Sunday, but they're going to start next Sunday. We have a food truck exclusively for dogs.
That's amazing. Yes.
Yep. And then we have we'll have a vendor there at least every week selling like dog treats, toys, accessories. And then I'm in the talks with Worcester Animal Rescue League about doing a couple of adoption events.
Oh, great.
Yes, so we're definitely, we have a doggy hydration station. We're going to have a tent just for bring your dog on over there, let him take a rest, have a little bowl of water, and it's shaded. The whole street is shaded, that is a huge benefit.
It's a nice little part of downtown.
Tree lined. And then, so the little paws aren't hurting on the blacktop, right? But we do want a little, what we found last year with a little doggy tent was that it was a gathering place. People it's almost like going to the dog park, but it's only 10 by 10.
Yeah.
But people then became friends. Like, Mike, the whole thing about our market is that the community that we built, I was hoping for it, but I wasn't expecting how strong the community would be. And we have people spending holidays together. They're walking each other's dogs when they're away, at work or on vacation, and people babysitting each other's children. So we've really built a solid community, and it's just going to get better.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, really. It's supporting local, building, being part of the community, giving back to the community, all those things you'd mentioned here this morning. So it starts at 11 this coming Sunday, the first one of the season. Exchange Street here in Worcester. Again, if you know where the DCU Center is, you're there.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then if you know where Worcester Wares is, the market ends, boom, right at Worcester Wares store.
Right. Right there where Moyna's is.
Yes.
Pedal to the Metal Tattoo Shop is on that street.
I am obsessed.
Are you going to get some work done while you're over there?
I don't have any tattoos, but I'm going to be bringing people over there. The way they have their setup, just the decor, it's so relaxing, and it's just
it's
so
cool
nice to be.
space.
And the people are great there too.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing them. If anybody's an Ink fan, you got to go.
Yeah.
You just got, and even if you're not, just go and check out the motif. That it's you got the check your engine neon light right there. They got all that art on the wall, and it's just tastefully done.
Yeah,
very
it's
very
a nice
tastefully
place.
done. So I
It's,
like them.
It's everything from tattoos to dog treats to stained glass to fresh produce.
Absolutely.
Delicious food and live music. It's all happening on Exchange Street
With
this coming
great visibility, good foot traffic, and this week the Worcester Railers has bought out the lot. We have free parking.
Oh my God!
Right across the sidewalk.
That's gold.
Right across the sidewalk. So just park and walk across the sidewalk. You are at our vendors.
Yeah.
So yes. So
that's awesome.
Yes.
Right on to the Railers for doing that. That's great.
I know.
Awesome. Well, Julia Moriconi, thank you for coming in, telling
Thanks,
us
Mike.
what the first Market on Exchange for the season. Sunday starts at 11. Get there early because, like you said, some people run out of stuff. So get there early.
Yeah.
Get your tote bag from
You don't
Worcester
want to be there
Wares.
at 11.
Yeah, and fill it out, and you can bring your dog. too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me,
Of
Mike.
course, we'll post all this stuff up on our social media, and we'll put this interview up at pikefm.com.